Hey everybody, I'm Jimmy Rance. Got to tell y'all just a few little things. You're going to love all this. Last night, I felt really super duper good. I was real late, but I made a video. God, it was like 21 minutes long. So I apologize for that. I didn't mean to make it that long, but I learned something. I got a letter from one of my dear friends, and she said, Jimmy, I was watching your video last night. And when I was watching your video, I fell asleep. And I thought to myself, I'm trying to figure out how to process that. Let's see, wait, somebody's watching my video and they fell asleep. But they were honest enough to tell me, so I really respect that from you. I really respect that honesty. So what did we learn here? We learned that if you can't sleep, put on one of my videos, let it run. You'll probably be asleep within 2 minutes. So that's a good thing. No, I thought that was really funny. I've done that, be just so tired. I'll be in bed sometime. I'll get up in the middle of the night or whatever, and then I'll have to get up, and then I come back to bed and I pick up my phone, which is a mistake, but I do it. Every night I do it. And I'm sitting there with my phone, and all of a sudden I start waking up again. But then after a few minutes, I start getting tired again, and then I'm sitting there holding the phone, and I'm just kind of nodding out. So I guess it can be a sleeping pill. But it's always a pleasure to be able to do something for you guys in some capacity. If it's putting you to sleep, hey, I did my job. Thank you for telling me that. I really appreciate that. So I'm your sleeping pill. All right. I've had some chatter on my channel lately about my twin brother Julius. I don't know if all of you know Julius. He's a character. And we're thinking about bringing Julius in. Bring him in sometime, like a little guest appearance. My brother, he's 7 years older than me. He was born 7 minutes earlier than me. But that 7 minutes in Julius's mind, he thinks that he is much more wittier, much more intelligent, and much more wiser than me because he had a 7 minute head start. 7 minute head start. He told me in his little voice, only the way Julius talks. I don't know where he got his accent from. He didn't get it from me. He was born in Mississippi also, just like me, but he has a whole another thing going whenever he talks. And he said something to me like, I don't know, he was getting on me about something, and I said, well, Julius, come on, man, you're only 7 minutes older than me. And he said, something like, well, hey, man, Thomas Edison may have got the idea for the light bulb in 7 minutes. A lot of things can happen in 7 minutes. Just think of how many, I shouldn't say this, just think of how many children are here on the earth today because of 7 minutes or less. Probably less. Okay, moving right along. So we'll probably, excuse me for drinking some coffee. I need a little extra boost. It's in the afternoon, but I feel I need a little pick-me-up. I don't know why. I slept 6.5 hours last night, which is, might as well slept 20 hours. Man, there's a lot of things better than coffee, but coffee's hard to beat, really. My dad used to drink two cups a day. I said, well, how many cups do you drink a day? He said, I only have 2, but you ought to see his cup. He didn't have a cup, he had a mug. I swear, that thing was that big. So he really had 20 cups a day. But he just poured it into one big mug. One thing I am concerned about, somebody asked me today, are you jealous of your twin brother? And I thought about it for a minute. And I answered as honest as I could. It's on here somewhere if y'all want to look through the comments today. And I answered honest. I said, I'm very jealous of my brother. I really am. He's so naive. He's so innocent. He's so good natured. And he's so, the way he puts on his little jacket, and he's got these big thick glasses that he wears. He can't help it. The guy's almost blind. And like I said, he's so innocent to everything. And his hair is always messed up. But to him, he don't know it's messed up because he never looks at himself. But I said to my friend something like this. Can y'all hear Boops drinking? He loves to drink when I make videos. He likes to whine. He's my fat terrier, my rat terrier, but he's a little fat joker because I feed him good. Oh, well, that's another subject. Let him eat and drink whatever he wants. I have food out for him all day. I love my little dog. But what I told my friend, New England lady, I'll just throw your name out there. I said that I'm very, very jealous of him. I am. And I think the biggest reason that I'm so jealous of Julius is because he's so lovable that he may take my spot on my channel. People may like Julius more than me, and they'll want to see Julius more than Jimmy Rance, which I guess that's okay. I guess that's okay. I think the last thing that I want to talk about is this. This really did my heart good, you know, and thank you guys for doing this. I don't remember. I think this had to do with a poll question that I asked. I asked some kind of poll question. I do so many, and I think of so many poll questions, I get everything mixed up. But today was the first time that I actually saw a bunch of you interacting with each other in the thread. And man, that's what this is all about. I wish a lot of you guys would don't be afraid and go say hello to somebody. Leave a comment under their comment. I mean, honestly, I know this sounds stupid maybe, but it did my heart good to see you all talking back and forth. I'm looking at, and I consider each one of you my friends. There's a lot of you that you're like precious to me. And I say that in a, I don't know how to say it without sounding like a corny goofball, you know, but there's some of you that have been so good to me. I mean, I have to be careful the way I say this, but I mean, I love you guys for who you are and what you contribute to my channel. I couldn't make it without you. I really couldn't. It was you, especially you folks long ago, like back in December, January, February, that's still with me today. You're the ones that I really tip my hat to, because you're the ones who got me through all the hard stuff. That's the reason I opened up my YouTube channel, because I know I needed some help. I couldn't sit here and be in total isolation and just be literally just wallowing in my misery when my wife passed away. It was hard enough after she died at the end of September until December when I reopened or restarted my YouTube channel. It's the hardest thing I ever did in my life. But when I opened up my channel and I made a little video here or there, I've gone back and looked at some of them. My God, I can't believe how I was. I look at myself being in that situation back then, so close to her death. It was, well, it made me sad. But I feel like I've come so far, and I really believe that I came so far because of, and I know this sounds stupid, but because of YouTube. YouTube can be a saint, and YouTube can be a sinner. And I look at it more like a saint most of the time because of the goodness that you folks have shared with me. You've opened up to me. You've been kind to me. There's some of you who write emails. You've been wonderful. You say nice things to me. I write you back and you write me back. It's always pleasant. It's never anything inappropriate, and I thank you for that. I really appreciate that. And once again, I got to say a little thing to my buddy Colleen. I know you're watching, Colleen. And I said that I was going to give you a shout out pretty soon, and I will. I never think, I don't know why, it's like I go blank because I never know what I'm going to say most of the time whenever I get on YouTube. I turn on the camera and boom, I just start talking and just things kind of come to me. Now, sometimes I'll think about things and then I'll try to, say stuff on here. But I really do want to give you a shout out. But I keep forgetting the name of your channel. So I got to do that. So guys, look, if you go look at, is it today's poll question or yesterday's poll question? You may see a Colleen in there. Colleen something Canada 19, whatever it is, was it 78 or so? I can't remember, Colleen. I'm sorry. Y'all go to her channel, please. Sub her channel. I'm gonna do it better, Colleen, than what I'm doing right now. I'll get this thing a little more organized, and I'll try in the future. I'll leave your channel address in my description where people can just click on it, go right to you. Now, guys, if y'all go to, I know a lot of you that I talk to now are already subbed to Colleen. She's got a kind of a new channel. It's not a She doesn't have a lot of subs, and I would like to see her channel grow because she talks about things that are really, 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 I think, important. There's a lot of us who suffer from different types of anxieties, and there's some people that really have a terrible social anxiety problem, and I think Colleen is one of those people. And so a lot of people get on here and they think that they understand about people being anxious or having anxiety. You have no clue. You think you do, but you don't. And that's what Colleen brings to the table. She really is open about her life and her situation. She's very honest about it. I appreciate that. I can totally identify with a lot of the things that she's talking about. Even I've told people on here, you look at me sometime and you think I'm the most, outgoing person on the planet. But what you really don't know is I'm one of the shyest people you'll ever want to meet. You don't know that from being here. It's real easy talking into this camera. But honestly, I don't like to be around a lot of people either for a lot of different reasons. And one of these days I'm going to open up and do a video about that. Maybe you'll find it interesting because I bet a lot of you suffer from something that you don't know that you have, that I do have. And it took me probably, I don't really remember, maybe 20 or 30 years to find out that I have a special condition that all the doctors missed. I'll talk about that in another video. But if you go to my poll question, if you see the name Colleen, she's the only Colleen, Colleen. I think I got her, or is it Coleen? Sorry, I even screwed that up. Go click on her channel, give her a sub. She's a very sweet person. And guys, how do I say this tactfully? I feel like a father figure to this young lady, okay? That's a bad way to say it. But it's kind of true. I like to kind of look out for certain people on my channel. Special people to me. And she's very special to me. A lot of you guys are special to me. But when you click on her channel and you see how pretty she is, don't go crazy, okay? I want you to be gentlemen. Don't go over there acting like, like this is Joe's pool hall. It's not. This is her channel. Please be respectful. Well, I'm going to get off here now, I think. I don't know if I even said anything that amounted to a hill of beans. But I do appreciate each and every one of you being here. You know what I'm going to do? And then I'm going to go. We'll do one more thing today. Remember, this is July. Christmas in July. Every year, I used to say that Bobby and I used to buy like special ornaments representing each Christmas year that we were together, which was a little over a decade. But last Christmas, because of what happened, I didn't buy any new ornaments. And even though I have a gazillion ornaments and I don't need any, But I think I'm going to keep that tradition alive. And I think once I turn this off, I'm going to go to Amazon or somewhere, some Christmas thing online. I'm going to buy me a box of ornaments for this year. Just to have something new and to keep my little tradition going. Thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate it. If you see Colleen's name, please go sub her channel. Colleen, I promise I'll do a better job next time. All right. And I want to give a lot of you. There's a bunch of you I want to give shout outs to. I just can't remember all of your proper names. You know what I mean? Okay, guys. Thank you. I appreciate it here. I'm Jimmy Rance.